Welcome back to Brineland. In this episode, we are going to continue working on our cave project, and we're going to make the cave that we've got, the big dirt cave, look a little more stony, look a little more natural. I'm excited to show you guys. Let's get to work. All right, so let's get working on this cave project. We're going to try to make the dirt cave that goes into the floating island look a little bit sharper. This is just sort of part of the process of working on the Upside Down Mountain project on the bottom of our Brineland floating island. So I'm excited to finally get to this. I've been thinking about it for quite a while, but little by little, touching up the floating island. I mean, really, it's a it's a huge project, but it's a project that we can work on in bits, so it doesn't feel so massive. Here we go. Let's be careful getting to our cave. Hello, Brineland House and Island. This is sort of the quick access. This is the secret way that you can get in. Oop. Just want to do it without dying. Here we are. All right, so we're going to try to rock this up a little bit without blocking our secret entrance there and without changing our water flow. So let's work on the inside part, and then I've started a little bit of scaffolding out there to make so we can get to the outside for the rock. So let's put some stone here. All right, and here. I don't want to block too much of that. Let's just kind of fill this in a little bit and see what it looks like here. There we are. See, if we fill it in all straight, it's going to look man-made. And a little bit is okay because, I mean, technically, we did dig this thing out of the, well, we didn't dig it out of the island, but we created this island in this shape. So, I mean, it is a man-made island, but I want to let this thing have the impression that this grew here. Not grew here, but that this was a natural formation. There we go. Let's take a look, and already it's looking more like a cave mouth. But this part up here, the flat ceiling will create a little bit of a problem for us when we're trying to create the shape. But I figured if we stick to more of this curve and connect the stone up through this way. I don't want to block our drop down there though when we jump in here. So let's just be sensitive of that along the way. Hopefully I don't run out of smooth stone. That would be a disaster. So my wife and I are excited. We are waiting for our first foster placement. That's something that we've been working on for goodness, over a year, with the classes and the training and everything that you have to go through. And right now we're killing time. What better way to kill some time than to hop onto some Minecraft, a little bit of a mental distraction, hang out with you guys for a little bit. There we are. Let's step back and take a look. Let's see if this has got what we want. Nah, that's kind of straight up here. Let's add a little something there. All right. That's looking pretty solid. Let's jump up and fix that up a little. Maybe add onto the ceiling part. We'll build out on the sides here. Ooh, be careful, Brian. See, my goal is to make this rock part look like it's extended up into our cave area. Get all this dirt sort of covered up here. Gonna need a scaffolding block or two. There we go. Let me run to my inventory real quick and grab a few things. All right, got a little bit more dirt, a little bit more stone and some things to finish this job up. There we go. Plus we thought we heard a car. We want to make sure we're available for this young lady when she comes to our house. Oh, there we go. All right, looking good. There's going to be a lot of backing up and going forward on this one to make sure it looks pretty. And, oof, not liking that, but we're not done. We're not done. Lo and behold, we have a way to go. I think I might have to block off my secret entrance to make this look pretty. Or you know what? We can make it look pretty, and then we can add the secret entrance back on in a way. We can dig it back out after I get a nice natural look going. That's what we're gonna do. That's how I'm gonna roll. That's how we're gonna live this puppy out. There we go. Whew, yeah, so it was nerve-wracking. I left work a little bit early to come home and to be with my wife while we anxiously await. Today was our very first call for placement, and it was interesting because the there we go. The first call was changed, and well, it wasn't changed. It didn't come through. The judge decided that these two little girls that we were discussing on taking in would not be leaving whatever situation or family situation they had going on already. We don't really know the details. We just know that that one was not going to happen. But then within seconds, this next placement became available. So just sort of waiting on that to happen. Here we are. So we're looking out the window. We keep waiting anxiously for a car to pull up or for something to happen. We're a little bit nervous, but at the same time extremely excited. This is why we're doing what we're doing. We've been waiting for this day for a little while, so there we go. All right, that's looking better already. I think what I'm going to do to help justify the fact that this room is so flat and man-made is I'm going to justify it by aesthetically claiming that this was dug out by me, even though it was built this way by me. But it looks like maybe we could have had the builder of the house come in here and expand the basement out for storage for our treasury. And to make it look or justify the fact that it looks a little man-made, I'm going to build maybe small pillars or support beams that will hold up the ceiling. So we'll do that in another video, but just to give you guys an idea of the direction that we're going on with the ceiling and this flat edge and why it looks the way it does. So a little imagination can save us some work. And if I was to come in here and just cut out all of this and make the inside of this look like a man-made cave, not only would it be a lot of work, but it may not be exactly what I'm going for. There's plenty of man-made caves on the ground, but there's no, floating islands with a treasury in it. I want it to look more unique. I don't want it to look like a big natural cave with twists and all that. We'll get that in the almost never-ending hole that I dug for the Tower of Elements, and we'll get that in a few other places that we run into some mining areas. We don't necessarily have to have that here inside of our floating island. There we go. Do I like that? That looks a little equal on both sides, doesn't it? Let's put one here and see if that helped a bit. Yeah, that's better. Let's put one here and here. If we put two of these lining up, it'll help conflict the one that we have over there. Not conflict it, but make it look different. So let's put some stone there. Get up there, buddy. Well, I'm not close enough. There we go. There we go. It's driving me nuts, that little piece there too. Yeah, let's put one there. Why not? Whew. Trying to stretch too far. There we go. Excellent. It's looking kind of cave-ish. I've kind of played with some other blocks, maybe putting some cobblestone or sand around these areas. But I'm liking, even though it's only two-tone, I'm liking the dirt and the stone. I think it's appropriate for the way the island is gonna look. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you think that's good, or if you think that is enough variety in the comments. I mean, we could always come back and add a little bit. And to expand on things to make it look a little bit different. I'm never against that. Even though the dirt parts of the cave do look man-made, I kind of want the rock to look like it's not like it was here and we didn't want to dig through it or dig around it, just because it was so much stone. Whoop, let's put one there and one underneath it. Yeah, I'm gonna like the way that looks. Ugh. Man, I wish there was half slabs for this stone. I mean, I know there's stone half slabs, but those look more like tile. Whoop, there we go. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's the way. Right there. Whoop. One more. there, and there. Perfect. Excellent. Now it looks more like a cave mouth. Let's go on the other side and sort of give it the same effect on the outside. But we don't want to jut this out too far to where I am literally changing the direction of my water. So we have to be careful here, because if we put a block in the water, it does screw up the flow of the water, and then you got to deal with all that. But if you do peek at this cave from the outside, I want it to not just appear as stone. There we go. That's good. Let's put one there. All right, and let's match some up here on the other side. You want to be careful. You don't want to fall, because I'm not guaranteed to be over my water. There we are. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Whoops. Careful, careful. Uh-oh. I gotta get me over there somehow. We can reach a little bit from here at least. There we are. Can I do this without screwing up the water flow? That's the question. I think I can. What do you guys think? There we are. Let's take a look at what we've got. Probably gonna need to make some adjustments on the other side, because we couldn't reach it over there. We just got a straight line that's flat with the water line. There we are. Maybe put some more lights in there so we can see the cave a little bit better. Here we go. Yeah, we need more stone here. Boom. All right, we've got some dirt behind that. I'm gonna dig that out, replace it with stone. All right, and yeah, still looks a little flat back here. Whoops. Chip this away. Where was that dirt back here? Where was that dirt back here? Was it right here? I believe it was. Maybe we'll hit it from the top down. How can we make it not look so flat? You know, well, maybe the flat would be okay. The flat is a tribute of the water wearing it down back there. The erosion, you know? Yeah, it's the erosion. There we are. That looks better. Let's round this cave out a little bit. There's nothing wrong with adding a little more. Different than a haircut, we can add and take away. So there's less to be nervous about. There. Let's take that block out. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Still a little too makeshift here. We gotta keep that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking more like a cave to me. Excellent. Let's take another peek on the inside. A little bit. I'll just I'll cut out, and there we go. Yeah. I'll cut out and get that scaffolding out. I like it. Definitely an upgrade. Definitely an upgrade. Might not be able to tell too much from the ground or from the other tower yet, but it'll make a difference. Every little thing will make a difference in the floating island project. All right, before you go, I just wanted to give you guys one final look. I made a couple last second adjustments. Here's the view of what I'm going to use from the inside of the cave, and I cut out the secret entrance so we can just drop right in. And I put some more stone up top. Let me show what it looks like from the outside real quick before we go. All right, here we are on the outside. You can see that the cave look has given it more of a natural look, like it's coming up from the mountain, just like I wanted. So I'm loving it. From the top, I'll put some lights behind it so it's more transparent. You can see inside of it. Again, thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great night.